Hello and welcome to part 3. You are joining Richard the Urban Warlock from Urban Warlock Healing here. So this is a no hashtag collective reading. So we're now a couple of months later. Okay, so if you just this is dropped on your feed now, please go to part 1 because it's the present spread. Then we've got 2 months after that, and then this one's 2 months after that. So in effect 4 months after the present spread. If you would like to book me for a private reading, please go via my verified Instagram account, urbanwarlockking.com, or there are the option for recorded readings available in the link tree, in the link in my bio. A few different options in there. So, excuse me, let's continue and see where we're at a bit further down the line. Okay, that's a nice one to start with. Okay, right, so first card we've got is the Ace of Cups. So Cups relates to water. We're generally talking about something on an emotional level. Now, Aces are about bringing in a new energy. I don't really say starting because that tends to be a 3, because we need to say, right, what's our long-term goal? How are we going to get there? And then we start. Now, you'll notice the cup is overfilling with water, so it's talking about an abundance on an emotional level. Now, because we've then got the 10 of Cups in the reverse position, we're ready to start something new. 10s are completion cards. In the upright position, this is the happy families card for me. You got the couple arm in arm, kiddies dancing under the rainbow. It's when we've achieved something and we go, yeah, we're here. This is what we've always wanted. It's in the reverse position. So something on an emotional level hasn't worked out. It's come to an end and you're ready to start moving on to something else, okay? It's got something to do with seeing things from a different perspective. So we've got the 2 of Swords. So Swords relates to the element of air. It's generally speaking about the way we think and the words we use. Now, in the upright position, you've got the lady here. She's blindfolded. Okay, she's got the cross swords. That talks about some kind of decision, some kind of new direction to go in. In the upright position, she's not making it because she's blindfolded herself. She's burying her head in the sand. Okay, when we flip that round, she's starting to take a peek out of that and say, right, this is how things really are. Things haven't worked out, okay? I've invested emotionally in something, it's not really worked out, okay, the way I wanted to. So I can see things clearly now and I'm going to make a decision moving forward. I don't want you to worry too much because, like I said, we have got that Ace of Cups there, which is saying, right, I'm ready to move on to something new. Okay, right, okay, so the 2 of Swords has basically revealed that whatever the situation is, there's been some foul play. Basically, it's the 10 of Swords. Okay, so the picture here, that's a body, and it's got 10 swords sticking out its back. Literally been stabbed in the back. It normally comes from words that people have said, something that, you know, it can be something from years ago. You know, something a parent said, something a teacher said, and it's stuck with us, and we've carried it and carried it and carried it. It doesn't feel that old. It feels a little bit more along the lines of somebody said or done something to halt your progress, because part 2 we saw that you'd had this tower card moment and you were pushing forwards with something. Yeah, somebody said something or done something and it's felt like a knife in the back, and because that's happened, you can see it for what it really is. Unfortunately, that then puts you in the Temperance in the reverse position. Now, in the upright position, this for me is the alignment card. Mind, body, soul, all in alignment. Where we're at, where we need to be the direction we're supposed to be going in. You can also see the angel is pouring into her own cup there, okay? So it's talking about kind of, again, it's going to be something more on an emotional level because it's cups. But yeah, kind of focus on yourself, pouring into your own cup. It's in the reverse position. I kind of want to go along the lines of, you've realised that you're not in alignment. You're not doing what you want to do. You're not going in the direction that you really want to go in, and it's because somebody's cocked it up for you. Okay, that's where I'm going at the moment. I might change my mind, but that's where I'm going at the moment. Overall outcome. The World. Okay, so the World is the last of the major arcana cards. The World is cycle complete. Okay, it's when something big comes up to an end. So it can be a relationship, long-term job, long-term friendship, family connection, something along those lines. It doesn't work. Okay, it needs to come to an end. Now the good news is it's in the upright position, so it's telling me that you're realising that. You realise that, you know, whatever this is, it's too much. It's too much. This other personal party, they've killed the connection. Okay, they've done you wrong. And it's come up to the end of this cycle. Now, whether that's the king / emperor, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure. It could be. It could be. Like I say, it's collective. So if you've got somebody in your mind who it could be, and you're thinking, well, earlier, Richard, you were saying like, they're just a bit like overly protective, overly supportive, and stuff like that. But this person's not normally like that. I've always had questions to whether they've got ulterior motive. Well, they probably have. It probably is that person you're thinking of. Obstacles or blockages. 10 of Wands in the reverse position. So Wands relates to the element of fire. We're generally talking about taking some kind of action. So it's another completion card. Now you've got the, excuse me, you've got the chap here who's carrying the load of wands back to the village. It's his last time doing it. Okay, he's done his time. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He's ready to release. This is a release card. Now when it's in the reverse position, it talks about resisting that release. Okay, resisting this cycle to come into an end. So don't be afraid to shut things down in whatever connection this is. Okay, because the more you fight it, it's like I say. We've got the world card there. It's big cycle complete. It's coming to an end regardless. So there's no point fighting it. Removing any blockages. 6 of Swords. So again, swords relates to air, way we think, words we use. Now, you've got 2 figures here. I appreciate it's a bit hot to see in the black and white deck. They're in the gondola. They're going in a new direction. Okay, they're going on to calmer waters, some say. Now, they have got the heads down and they are cloaked because there is a little bit of sorrow attached to that. So when we leave a connection, we might know that it is best for us mentally, physically, emotionally. But if we've invested a lot of time and effort in somebody, or if they're a family member, for example, and we know that we need to break free from them, there can still be some sorrow attached there. I want to say to you, don't be afraid to let that emotion out, okay? It's all part of your healing process. It's all part of life's journey, okay? So, yeah, whatever the situation is that you have in your mind, there is somebody there who, for right or wrong, is kind of controlling things a little bit. Like I say, I'm still going to say I don't feel it comes from a malicious place. I feel it might turn a little bit nasty if this is the king there, that king or emperor, because we've got that ten of swords. But like I say again, I don't feel it comes from a I'm going to destroy them type place. I feel it's just like they don't see your worth or your value. So if it's a parent, for example, they've kind of got this attitude of, well, I better do it because they always fuck things up. You know what I mean? And you're thinking, well, you've never allowed me to do it myself. So, if I do mess up, I do mess up. It's a lesson, But their attitude or what they say, it's going to be too much. It's going to be far too much. And you're going to go, right, I need to break this cycle now. So, yeah, good luck moving forwards. It's going to be a little bit up and down over the next couple of months, but just remember who you are, believe in yourself, and I promise you, you will get through it. Until next time.